Hi everyone, it's your boy Kiddo coming to you with a brand new video. Yesterday I played xDefiant for hours and my POV is already better than yours. In today's video we are going to have an interesting review on the playtest, featured with an amazing gameplay by the best FPS player in the world. So I think you're going to enjoy it. With no further ado, we're going to go straight into it. Okay, so I live in Europe, especially in France. So for me, the playtest was from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. So 6 hours of straight gameplay. Honestly, I didn't play the 6 hours of playtest because I spent over 2 hours in the settings. The playtest was really bad on the optimization. We all kinda cried in the Discord server to try to figure it out because it was part of my plan to actually stream the game on Twitch and on Kick. If I can stream on COD on both platforms at the same time, I should be able to stream xDefiant, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I managed to record content. Yeah, FPS drops, packet loss, latency. For some reason, sometimes my character was going backwards or looking at the ground. Some of the players didn't take their damage. I posted a clip on Twitter. I will put the clip in the description of the video. Yeah, that was a mess at the beginning, but as soon as we all started to try to find solutions, we actually really enjoyed the game. You needed to cap your game at 60 FPS, full low settings. If you're playing with a PlayStation 5 controller just like me, you have to overclock it to 1000 Hz instead of 8000 Hz because the game cannot handle it. So you just have to overclock it like it's a PlayStation 4 controller. But despite of all of this, it was a fucking pleasure. I fucking love playing this game. It was awesome, it was dynamic, it was fluid, it was actually really enjoyable. I had a lot of pleasure. Oh, by the way, the audio cut every 2 seconds. Yeah, that was a problem as well. But despite of all of that, because it's a playtest, in playtest it means you will be testing the game at a current state, and depending on the state, you will be able to correct stuff. The DeadSec faction was there, all of the factions were available, all of the weapons and all of the attachments were available too. The new maps that was been promised by Ubisoft team was there too, all of the 5 game modes, everything was there, and it was a straight pleasure. I found my way with the ACR 6.8 and with the MP7 during the playtest. Yes, it's still the same game. It's still the same thing, it's still that dynamic, still that enjoyable, still that good, and it's for me still a COD killer. They didn't release that in time, but I don't think it's an issue because I'd rather them wait and taking their time, because if you guys didn't know, we don't have the game because of Sony, because Sony decided to refuse the game. So this is why we are in this situation right now. But the game is good, the game is fast, the game is dynamic. The factions are really balanced. I'm playing with the Intel and with Libertad, but with the faction DeadSec and with the other factions that's throwing toxic things, it actually counters these factions, and other factions are countering themselves. It's like more a team game, and you are really enjoying and appreciating what the game can bring to us. To my opinion, this game have a huge potential, a huge future. The mechanics feels good. You can sprint and reloading at the same time. You can slide all around the map. You can jump and climb almost everywhere. There is always an angle. The gunfights are really hard. The gunfights are a real problem, saying that if you don't have a minimum of game time, or if you haven't played that before, if you're playing against players like me or other players that played the beta or the alpha before, at the release of the game, you are going to get slapped. because a lot of people like me work hard on the mechanics, sliding, jumping, baiting, everything. This is why I will be able to provide you good content for the next week. 2 videos of gameplay on xDefiant. Here, that was my short review on xDefiant. I hope you enjoy it. If it's the case, like, share, comment, subscribe, because next week 2 xDefiant gameplays with shorts, TikTok, etc. And if everything is okay, you may have gameplay for like 2 weeks. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I am your next favorite FPS content creator. You have to trust me. Goodbye.